Hello everyone. In our last lecture of the environmental science, we have already started with the introduction and definition of the environment, in which we have already seen the different aspects present in the environment and the relation of human being and the environment. In our this lecture, we are going to study about the environmental science, the scope of environmental studies, and need to create an awareness about the environmental science. So first we will see what is the environmental science. Environmental science is an interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary field drawing on many diverse disciplines. Means different types of sciences are included based on the environment in the study of environmental science. For example, biology, chemistry, then atmospheric science, oceanography, geology, anthropology, archaeology, sociology, history, political science, engineering, economics, ethics, and ecology. All these subjects are included in the study of environmental science. So it is known as multidisciplinary stream. So what is the multidisciplinary nature of the environmental studies? The environmental studies is the scientific study of our environment and our place in it. Means we have to perform here the scientific study of environment, and we need to know what is our place in that environment, or it may be defined as the study of the environmental issues. Now, there are various issues in the environment, they may be positive or negative. All the study of all these issues created in the environment is known as environmental studies. It deals with the study of various physical and biological aspects present in the environment and its impact on the all the different types of living organisms. Now, why there is need to perform or to study the environmental science or environmental studies? Now, there are various scopes of environmental studies. For example, natural resources, their conversion, their conver- their conservation and management. Now there are different types of natural resources. Then it may be water, it may be different types of minerals, there are different types of forests, there are different types of landfills are there. So it is need to protect or to conserve those natural resources, and their proper management should be carried out. For this purpose, environmental study is very important. Then to maintain the ecology and biodiversity, means to protect all the biotic and abiotic components present in the environment, it is important to study the environmental science. Then it the environmental study can also help to reduce or to control the environmental pollution. So one can work in those fields to reduce the air, water, or soil pollution in the environment. Then there are different types of social issues in the relation to development and environment. Now, for example, for the purpose of manufacturing or construction. Large number of forests have been cut or deforestation have been carried out for the purpose of construction. So there are various social issues caused because of it. So we need to develop an healthy relationship between development and environment. So one can work in this field by studying the environmental science. Now, as the human population is increasing, the need for food, shelter, and clothing have been also increasing, which have been gained from the environment. So, human population and environment management can be carried out by studying the environmental science. Now, what are the importance of environmental education in the present day education system? Now, environmental education is recognized as the process that would help individuals to acquire essential knowledge and skills to take positive action towards the better environment. The study of environmental science can help us to improve the environment in the positive direction, or it can help to improve the conditions present in the environment. There are various objectives of the environmental education, why there is need to create a knowledge about the environment in the society, because it creates an awareness of the environment and its problem in the society. When any particular person gets the knowledge about the environment or the problems created in the environment, then they can help to prevent the environmental resources. So the awareness about the environmental problems can be done with the help of environmental education. Second objective is the basic knowledge and understanding of the environment and interrelationship with the man. Here, with the help of environmental education, we can give the person a basic knowledge about the environment and human being relationship. How does the human being is benefited with the help of environment? This basic knowledge can be given to any person with the help of environmental education. Next objective is to create a social values and attitude. Here we can say a positive attitude which are in the harmony with the environmental quality. Means a positive attitude can be developed uh, towards the environment by protecting or conserving the natural resources present in the environment. Then the people can be educated by giving the different kinds of skills to solve the environmental problems. For example, we can reduce the pollutions, we can set a different types of primary, secondary, and tertiary treatment plants in the environment, which will help to decrease the pollutants present in the environment. Such skills can be developed in different types of human beings with the help of environmental education. It also provides some sense of responsibility of to all the human beings towards the environment, which will help in the protection of the environment. Then the next aspect which is very important in the environmental science or the environmental studies is environmental engineering. The environmental engineering is completely based on the design and manipulation of the environmental processes to obtain a desired outcome. Now, as we all know that human beings or the every person is using environment for its personal need to carry out his all the activities smoothly. So here, by using different types of applications and different types of sciences like chemistry, biology and microbiology, we can develop different types of expertise engineering techniques to solve or to prevent the environmental problems, which helps which includes the collecting the data and then analyzing on it for to develop the use proper use of the environmental aspects, for example water distribution and collection, water treatment, solid waste handling, or processing facilities, landfilling, and air treatment plants can be set by using different types of engineering techniques in the environment, which will help to reduce the pollutants present in the surrounding areas. It may include different types of activities, means engineering includes various types of activities which includes waste management, toxic material control, waste supply, stormwater management, solid waste disposal, land management, public health and safety, radiation protection, then various industrial hygienes, means harmful gases are released in the air, as well as the wastewater is directly left in the rivers. So due to the use of environmental engineering, those water can be treated and reused by the industries, which will help in the reduction of water pollution. It also helps in the improvement of the air quality. So these were all about the scopes of environmental science and environmental engineering. Thank you.